Good morning. It is Stampin' Thursday. I'm Stampin' Dee Dee, Deanna Blackman from Denton, Texas. I hope that you are enjoying this cooler weather as we are. And it's so good to be here this morning. We are going to talk about Eden's Garden. And this is the new collection that is out. It's available for purchase. It's actually a premiere collection. It will be featured in the new mini catalog coming out in January, but they decided to make it available early. So I've had so much fun with it, and I wanted to show you another card. Our November class to go is also featuring this set. So the November class to go, all the class to goes are $35. And with that $35, you'll get the Eden's Garden stamp set. You'll get a quarter of a package of the DSP, and I'm going to show you a sample of the DSP, the Designer Series paper, the Ever Eden Designer Series paper. You'll get that. You'll get 4 complete card kits and a full color PDF tutorial including photos. So for $35 you get all of that. Then if you want to do the add-on, that will be the Gardens Eden or the Eden dies. So the add-on is $35, and that's the catalog price. I pay the shipping and the tax on the add-on. So $35 for the November class to go, the stamp set, a quarter package of the Designer Series paper, 4 card kits, and the tutorial. And then if you want the add-on, that's an additional $35, and you get the dies. So for $70, you get the stamps, the dies, the card kits, a quarter package of paper. It's a good deal. I hope that you'll participate. Look at my websites and you'll see some of the samples from the Eden's Garden stamp set, and we're going to do one today. So I also want to tell you, the deadline to RSVP for that is November the 11th. So you've got a week to RSVP for that. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Now, the next thing I want to tell you about is the Penguin Party, and that's coming up November 20th from 9:30 to noon. And that is just a class where you can either pay $30 and attend and get everything, or you can place an order for $35 or more and you get the workshop, the class, free. And so with that class, you will get 6 Penguin Place cards, 2 each of 3 designs. You will also get a half of a package of Penguin Playmates paper, and that was available during celebration. It's no longer available, but I stocked up on some of it, so you will get a half a package of that paper. Because of that, the class is limited to 6 because of the paper, the amount of paper. So go ahead and RSVP for that. The RSVP for that is due by November 10th, which is next Wednesday. So 2 RSVPs coming up next week. But the class, the Penguin Place Party, the Penguin Party, is November 20th. So, all right. I think, and for the Penguin Place Party, if you have your own Penguin Place set of stamps and punch, and if you bring that with you, you get a $5 redeemable coupon. That way, we're not all sharing my set. You know, if you have yours, you can use yours, and it'll just make things go a little smoother. So, I wanted to offer you a $5 coupon to take off of your order. You can either place your order from home, and if you do that, you'll need to use the host code. Look on this website, and you'll see the host code for the penguin party. It's also in the email, I think. Or you can place your order here when you get here. So, whichever you want to do. All right, let's get to Eden's garden and the paper and the card. And I'm going to move the the phone. So, hang in there. Hold on. There we are. Whoops. Get my charger out of the way. And get this out of the way. I had a little bit of a... Right, I need to go this way. Hold on. We're getting there. I'll move my card pieces. I haven't gotten my computer up yet, so I can't really see what you're seeing. But it's coming. Hold on. There it is. Just a second. And I think I saw that Kay is watching. Good morning, Kay. I hope you're doing well. All right. Where is my... I think, does your mouse ever run out of battery? Mine does. At the most inopportune times. Let me get my computer up. I did not sleep well last night, so I was running behind this morning. I didn't quite get everything done that I really wanted to do. So, forgive me if I'm taking a little bit of time here getting started. All right, that didn't work. So what you're looking at on the table, all right, it's not coming up. Hold on. This should be broadcasting. There it is. All right, what you're looking at on the table is the Ever Eden paper, and I've shown you this before, but because we're using it on our card, I wanted you to see it again. I am still not getting the class, and I should be. Hold on. I'm live. All right. Hi, Debbie. I see on my phone that you're watching. I can't see anybody on my computer yet. So I don't even see the post, the video. So, well, I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on again. Anyway, we're going to go on. Here is the Ever Eden paper, the Designer Series paper. The front and back. And of course, you know, I've shared with you before what I love about this paper is that it has gold in it. And it does. On every front side, it's got gold. And I absolutely love that. So, then it coordinates with the soft succulent and the evening evergreen. Also included in this collection is a package of cotton paper, and it's a whole lot like the old mulberry paper. Remember when we used to have mulberry paper? Well, this cotton paper is a whole lot like mulberry paper. So I used it on this card. So this is the card that we're going to make. And it's one of the fun fold cards. A really easy card to make. And on my blog, after the video here, on my blog, I will be posting all of the dimensions. So you don't have to worry about writing it all down right now, because I will put it all on my blog as soon as the video is over. So I don't know why I'm not getting it on my computer. But anyway, I'm just trusting that you can see everything, and let's get started with this. So this particular card uses a lot of different paper cuts. I'm going to move the Ever Eden paper. And the first one, the card base, is 8.5 by 4 1/4. And it's scored at 5.5. Scored at 5.5. And so what we're going to do is we're going to fold that in on the score, crease it with our bone folder, give it a good solid crease. All right, that's going to be our card base. And the first thing we're going to do is take care of this inside part. And so the inside part has cardstock 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And it'll go right in here. And then the Designer Series paper, which is one of the patterns on the Ever Eden, is 4 by 5 1/4. And it's going to go right here. So let me get that done. And I'm going to use my, let me get up here. I'm going to use my liquid glue for that. I don't know who else is watching. I cannot get it up on my computer. I don't know why. So, we center that on our evening evergreen. And then and our card base was the soft succulent. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. So, now we're going to center this right on the inside, right here. And it just leaves a really tiny border, which I love. I love the little bitty borders. So, you want to make sure that it's centered. All right. So now we've got that part of the inside done. And the next piece that we're going to do is the front. Now, I used a little bit different paper on this one. This one I've made following a tutorial. So I did it exactly, or almost exactly, like she did it, so that I'd make sure I knew what to do. So, when I was picking out the paper for this one, I decided to do it a little bit differently. So this DSP is 2 3/4 by 4, and this is 2 7/8 by 4 1/8, and it's the evening evergreen. So we're going to get that, and I'll use my stamp and seal for that. So I want the gold, the side with the gold, to show. Okay. So we're going to put that down on our evening evergreen. Get that down. And then we're going to put it on the front of the card base. Like I say, there's lots of pieces of cardstock and Designer Series paper to this, but it's an easy card to make. All right. There we go. All right. Now we've got the front of the card done. And now for the second piece. And this piece is 8 by 3, and it's scored at 4. So it's scored to fold in half. It's 8 by 3, scored at 4, and it's the evening evergreen. So we're going to do a little bit of stamping now because oh, you know what? I never did cut that piece. I kept telling myself, don't forget your white cardstock. But I did. I forgot it. So let me cut this. The white is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. So we'll do the 3 3/4 first. Make sure I have enough 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, now, okay, so now we're going to use soft succulent ink and the large stamp, and we want just a faint image, so I'm going to bring in my foam piece and open up my ink because I'm going to stamp it off to get that faint image. Alright, ink up my stamp it off. I'm going to ink it again. Sometimes when you ink the first time, you don't get enough ink. So I'm going to stamp it off, and then I'm going to stamp it right in the center of this. Okay, there. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a really faint image. And then I'm going to come back with my heart is tied to yours. Tug if you need anything. And I'm going to test it. And stamp it right in the middle of this. My heart is tied to yours. Tug if you need anything. I got a little bit of the edge, but I'm not going to worry. Yeah, I am. I'm not going to do that. It's so easy to get the edge. All right. Do this again. Just a faint image. And this is one of the distinctive stamps, and so of course it has dimension to it. And I'm going to get my rag and clean off the edge of my stamp so that maybe this time maybe I won't get it. Be real careful. My heart is tied to yours. Tug if you need anything. Be real careful not to rock it. There. Perfect. Okay. Good. Good. Let me try I'm going to try my computer one more time. See if the video will show up. I want to see who's on. I know Debbie is on. I saw on my phone that she came on. That is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm going to turn my computer off and turn it back on here. All right, so we've got this piece, and this is going to be on our inside, and we have a piece of soft succulent. So I'm going to adhere that one down. Make sure I get the right side up. And adhere it to my soft succulent. And then put that on the inside of this. It goes on the inside. Oops, decided to get working. Okay. All right, the white I told you is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And the soft succulent is 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. It's just 1/8 bigger. It's 1/8 bigger than the piece before it. This is 1/8 smaller than this one. This one is 1/8 smaller than the base. All right. Now, for the fun part. This is, hold on, I'm trying again with my, I really want to see who's on here, and I can't see it on my phone. My phone is up on the easel thing. All right. So we're on this piece, we have got the soft succulent that's 2 7/8 by 3 7/8, 1/8 smaller than this piece, the 3 by 4. And then the cotton paper, and you can see how thin it is. It's real thin. It's like the mulberry paper, but it embosses beautifully. All right, I'm pulling this up again. Well, I don't see it. Isn't that crazy? That is just crazy. All right. Okay. I was looking to see if it was on down somewhere. All right. All right, I give up. All right, so we're going to use the mini cut and emboss machine. And we're going to use the Meadows Moments die. Let me put this. Let me put my soft succulent away. Make a little more room for myself. Okay. And we're going to use the Meadow Moments die. Or not die. Embossing folder. And I'm going to put the green in here so that I get those two little wispy things, and maybe, let's see, I'm going to position it. Maybe a blank space right in the middle. All right, so I've positioned it right there. And take this off, put this on. And I think we're ready to go through. This cotton paper embosses beautifully. There it is. All right. So, hopefully you can see the embossing on that. Isn't that pretty? So, we've got that embossed. I'm going to move my machine. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use the Sending Hugs and Versamark ink. And gold embossing powder, because you just need to pick up the gold that's in this paper. We need to pick up the gold that's in this paper. So I'm going to get my little embossing buddy and go over this so we don't have random embossing powder. Then I'm going to Sending Hugs. I'm going to put it right in here. It's probably going to overlap some of the embossing, but that's okay. That is okay. Yep, I think we got it. Bring in my embossing powder. Yep, I think that did it. Do it twice just to be sure. Yep. Okay. Put that away. All right. I'm going to go right over here and heat set it I didn't bring my heat set down to the table, so I'm going to heat set it real quick. It doesn't take long to heat set it on this cotton paper. Isn't that pretty? Sending hugs. All right. So now we're going to put our soft succulent. Let me move my pad away. I don't think I need it. We're going to put our soft succulent on there. Honestly, I can't, because I can't get it up on my computer. I can't see what you can see. Or what you can't see. Oh gosh, I've never had that happen. But there's a first for everything, right? All right, here we are. Man, I hope I got that straight, because it sure did catch. Good enough. All right, and then with this, I'm just going to use such a thin layer of the white ink around the edges. And maybe just a little in the center. Let's see if I can do a better job of getting this on. Right in the center. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right. I'm going to get it on good. All right. Now, I decided I wanted to use one of the pieces from the, what is it called? It's called the Expressions in Ink Ephemera Pack. And I really like to use this. And I thought this would be the perfect opportunity. But getting it down, now I could use my silicone mat, and I do that a lot, but this time I'm just going to put the tiniest bit of glue, just the tiniest bit. And it's going to, it's going to bleed around it a little bit, but it's all right. And then I'm going to center it around my sending hugs. So I'm going to get the excess glue up with my hands. There. It's centered around my sending hugs. I think that just sets it off beautifully. All right, now we're ready to attach this. So sending hugs, my heart is tied to yours. Tug if you need anything. So now we're ready to attach this into the center of our, right here. And we want it to overlap, and it will. Yeah, it's going to work great. So I'm going to center it right in here. Lash it down. All right, we just have a couple of things left. I wanted to put a little bow using the linen, the gold braid trim. Pull it in. Please don't slip away. Not today. All right. It's coming. It'll come. It will come, I promise. There, and I just want a little bow, and I'm going to use a glue dot to put it on. I have a glue dot right there. There's one. Alright, I'm just going to put it right there. And then I need to trim it. There we go. And we're going to use 3 of the small gilded gems. Just a little bit more gold. I love the gold. I just think it just offers so much. Alright, now I'm going to use take a pick tool to put the gold on. Put one right up here. Put one over here. And put one right in here. There. Alright. There is our card. Isn't that fun? Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, no, that's a different one. I thought the video had come up and I could see you. I'm disappointed. One more time here. Nope, it's just not going to come up. All right. So, there's our card. My heart is tied to yours. Tug if you need anything. And using the cotton paper and the gold. All right. And it's like our sample. A little bit different. One of the different papers. But they both have gold in it. I wanted to see. This one was a little bit darker. And I wanted to see what it looked like. Which one do you like better? The lighter front or the little bit deeper green? I love the soft succulent and the evening evergreen. I just think they're so pretty. All right. My goodness. Oh, James. I see James and Pat Shrokas Green. She's my birthday buddy. We have the same birthday. Well, I wish I could see all of you and your comments on my computer, but I can't. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week on Stampin' Thursday. God bless you. Bye-bye.